Hey, peep gang, this is day 48 of my 60-day stay down. No frivolous spending. No frivolous spending meaning I can't spend money on anything that I like, love, or want to do, with the exception of getting my hair done. And on day 48, right, I'm still staying down and sticking to the script. I'm still looking like this on purpose with a purpose, right? For me, when it comes to staying down, looking like this in a rough stage, in a rough phase, it's a cheat code because nobody that I personally know wants to be seen publicly in this state, right? You know, a bad hair day, when you looking rough, you need a lineup. When some females, when you having a bad hair day, you're going to let it be known. You're going to put a hat on your head, you're going to have a scarf on, or you're going to verbally say, it's a bad hair day. You don't even want to be seen on FaceTime. Same for some dudes. You know, you want to get that clean cut. You want to get your due did, right? Most people that I know, including myself, don't like to be seen in a rough stage. However, in the rough stage for me, it puts me in the grind state. It makes me feel like, you know, I ain't looking this rough for no reason. I'm going to make this count. If I'm going to look rough for however long, I'm going to make it count, right? Because I know for a fact, I know how to, I know how to go get my due did. I know how to get right. I know how to clean up real nice. However, if I'm staying down and sticking to the script and it calls for me to look like this, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm setting out to do, and that's what's being done, right? But that in itself creates a sense of discipline. Because if you're disciplined enough to look rough for the longest just to get a outcome in the end that benefits you as a whole, whether that's mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, then that says a lot about you and your character. And it says a lot about how serious you are about becoming a better you overall, right? So I got a quote for y'all, right? When it comes to staying down, if it's new for you, it's going to be difficult. I'm not even going to hold you. It's going to be difficult because you're not accustomed to doing it, but that's with anything in life. Anything that you start off doing that you're not knowledgeable on, it's going to be difficult, but it's doable. It's a challenge that can be overcame if you stay down and stick to the script. So the quote that I had was, it says, my yoga teacher always starts class with this line: congrats. The hardest part is over. You showed up. And when it comes to staying down, that's one of the hardest parts, because some people talk about staying down, but they'll procrastinate and contemplate about the actual action of, starting that process. And another quote that I got, it says, every successful person you admire survived a season that you didn't see. And you know what that season is? You don't see people stay down. You don't see them go through the days and the phases. You see the results. And you see the results because that stay down has accumulated to that person being better in this, and that stage of their life. Day 48, stand down, sticking to the script. Believe that.